song. When I was just a boy, Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember. Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am. But right in front of me was the answer. 'Cause on Christmas I feel joy, and I turn back to a boy. The answer is to stay young forever. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song.
Gentlemen. How we doing? Nipper, Potcher. What's up, boys? McJunkin, how are we? Good to see you boys in here, man. Always on time and early. Always on time. Let's go, baby. Good to see you. Man, Sunday. All right, McJunkin, what's on the deck? What's on deck? What's the menu? What are we looking like? What you cooking up? I know you got something. I know you got it. Good deal, boys. Good to see y'all. How you been doing, Nipper? I've been seeing you down in the comments, man, on the videos and liking and sharing and supporting. I do appreciate it. You need comedy? Hey, buddy. I mean, we can do comedy. I'm not a comedian. I wanted to be a stand-up comedian one day, but I'm sitting down, so anyway. No, I did not want to be a comedian, by the way. No comedian for me right now. Good, man. Hey, we can take I don't know if you saw my earlier video that I posted today, but I mean, there was a gunnery sergeant that graduated boot camp on Friday. Oh yeah, a gunnery sergeant, E7, graduated Marine Corps boot camp. That's funny. Dude, locked his knees, man. Do you see that? You see that video? Yeah, he I mean, it only takes just a second. And I'm pretty sure it was hot. San Diego. I mean, hey, they warned us, don't lock your knees. You're gonna eat dirt, eat pavement, and we're not coming to help you. And the thing is it happens more often than I thought it did. And, you know, hey, you want some core antics? Oh, we got some antics. You know, you put us together in a room or anywhere other than boot camp, we cut up. Today being Sunday, we pass out meatloaf, fried chicken, pot roast, pulled pork, barbecue, all fixings, fed our homeless veterans and several more homeless people too. Dude, you're doing it, McJunkin. That's awesome, dude. Keep on doing that. That's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. You're putting boots on the ground, man. Yeah. We'll get into a few things tonight. We'll see how the conversation goes and the live and yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, do not lock your knees. No, hey, I still do that to today. You know, that's not just, you know, of course, in formation ceremonies and things like that. I mean, you can even use that knowledge to to weddings and speeches and anything that you're doing anyway. I used to be our platoon jester, and I need to laugh tonight. Private Joker. I got you, Potcher. We'll do some laughing, man. We were cutting up last week, which was really good. We got JJ in there. Raphael was in there cutting up. Grumpy Cat. Couple guys. We were chopping it up real good last week, and that's what it's all about, man. Building a community, building brothers, growing together. We talked about me even fitting into the old dress blues over there as well. That was funny. You know, thinking that I can still fit into that. Maybe. Who knows? You never know. But yeah, we'll chop it up again, man. Dude, oh, classic, yeah. And you could tell it was real. It was forward. It wasn't backward. It wasn't straight down. Dude just completely lost it. That's tough, man. I feel so. I mean, look, I get it. I get it. Cut that circulation off, and there you go. And plus nerves and everything else had a lot to do with it. I'm sure. But yeah, it's super close to Christmas. Like I said, I probably won't be doing lives on Christmas or anything. You never know, Santa might stop by. But yeah, I'm gonna spend some time with family and this week, and might have some time this week, but not on Christmas. We're gonna chill out. Plus, the only ones working today and Christmas Eve and day are just our volunteers. Got it. Hey man, that's awesome. You are still doing your thing, man. I get it. But yeah, so that's why I wanted to get in here with you guys before Christmas gets in and families kick in, and you know, the festivities and the craziness and the hustle and bustle, and we can get everything done before then. We'll still have video coming out next week and everything, but yeah. See if old Grumpy Cat. I tried to put out the little post and everything, kind of letting you guys know that I would be live tonight and everything. I know it's short notice. I got me a nap in after church, which is always good. I always like to get in a good nap. Temperatures kind of dropped. It was a pretty day though, but yeah, man. We will hit it. We'll hit it up. I know JJ, what's today? Sunday. He's probably at work. He'll stop by, I'm sure, at some point in the night. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button while we're waiting on those guys and getting everybody in here and everything. That really kind of bumps up the video to the top. I do appreciate it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Are you a nipper? Are you guys a napper? Y'all like to take a good nap? I do. I don't know. I have not heard from Thomas. I know he was on 30 Days of Recruiter's Assistance. I do have his contact and everything. So I don't know. I thought he said that he was going to get to spend Christmas at home before he went to MCT/SOI, and I don't know. I haven't seen him in chat. I haven't seen him in the comments or anything. I do have his contact information. I don't know if let's see. I'll do it right now. Let's see, boys. He's young. He'll answer. Gave everyone in the crew a choice of spending both days off with the family with pay plus Christmas bonuses, or if they want to come into work, it's triple time pay plus Christmas. Okay. Hey man, that's good stuff, dude. And I'm sure they still want to get in there and get the hands dirty and serve all those guys. So much appreciated, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know. I just reached out. We'll see if he's in the field or if he's at home getting fat and nasty, ready to go for SOI and MCT. But I don't remember I don't remember what exactly he said, or what the his plan was in the day. It's almost, his 30 days are almost up. So yeah, and I don't see anything. We'll see. You'd be working? You'd take that working? Yeah, but I like to take a little time off and spend with the family, and but I understand the mission of what McJunkin's doing and why he's doing it. So, I do understand that part. And man, sometimes that's the only family that these people are going to get, are going to see or interact with. So I do get it. I understand. And we'll see if I can get him in here. If he is still there, he'll jump on. I guarantee you that. He'll jump on. Triple time. Oh, yeah. Hey, but they do a big thing. There's not just a small operation. That's a big McJunkin's got a big operation going on down there. Up there. Not oh man, having to report back. The temperature's dropped. It's cold. Oh man, rainy, nasty. But hey, that's what we signed up for, I mean, that's what I always say. There's a lot been going on in the news in the world here lately, man. It's just now I do want to get into some of those things and watch some of those videos or read some articles and some videos and things that it'd be short and sweet, but get you guys' expert opinion on them and what y'all think about it. While we're waiting here. 1, 2. Let's see if I can catch up. Okay. Sweet. Do y'all have any big plans? Nipper, Potcher, McJunkin, do y'all have any plans for Christmas? Y'all staying local, staying at home? Y'all just taking it easy? Okay. All right. So you're sticking to the house. I get that. We traveled once on Christmas to Mexico, and very different not being with family and everything. So that's good. Sometimes staying home is good. And sometimes it's good to get away, but sometimes it's good to just stay at home. It is good. It's good, man. Good stuff. No response. So our boy might be back in the field. You don't have any close family, Potcher? I got you. You sticking to the house. It's what you're around 1600 time right now, right? I think you're 2 hours behind, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. You can go up there and visit McJunkin. Yeah, that's true too, Nipper. I mean, family does get spread out, and you know, as I've even gotten older, and people have moved off and started families and moved to different places, and I get that. I understand. I get it. And you know, I guess that just comes, you know, everybody kind of doing their own thing and having their own family and growing. But yeah, we're not too. We're not. Oh, you're only an hour behind. That's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, we're centralized now, kinda. Used to, we'd have people up in Virginia. I mean, it, you know, 10, 12 hours away. But luckily, you know, now most of my family is right here within driving distance to go see somebody. Most of them. Maine. Oh wow, man, that's a far. That's super far away there, bud. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Maine is that's wild. I don't know if I know anybody from Maine. I think I remember you telling me that you had some family up there. But other than that. Mhm. Also, there's one more other guy. Let's see where he's at. Told me to send him a text. 2,865 miles. Yeah, buddy. That is that's wild. That's wild. My Air Force brother in Germany, sisters in Jacksonville and North Carolina. Jacksonville, North Carolina, or Jacksonville, Florida? You know, that's where I was stationed, Nipper. In Jacksonville, Camp Lejeune. One of the places I was stationed in North Carolina. So I have family in Texas and Kentucky. Okay, man, yeah, you're you're a little spread out too. Is he in Rammstein? I would imagine that he's in Rammstein if he's Air Force. Rammstein. Okay, Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, so Jacksonville, Florida, North Carolina. Got it. Okay. Yeah, we drove through Jacksonville over Thanksgiving. So, okay. Yeah, Potcher, I would say that there's no that's far away. That's far. Okay, and Rammstein. Yeah, got it. Good deal. How long has he been in? Is he career Nipper? I'm assuming maybe. Or is he already out and he just stayed there? Mm-hmm. He is retired at 22 years. He works. Oh, okay. All right. So he stayed over there and worked and did some contracting work. That's good. I mean, I'm assuming full time he's living over there. That's awesome. I know somebody that did the same thing. Did the exact same thing. Man, that's got to be a good retirement. And there's a lot going on over there right now with the Air Force. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about as well. A little friendly fire incident that's why I kind of named this stream, Marine Corps trap operations. I mean, if you don't know what TRAP is, tactical recovery of aircraft and personnel, and we had a little bit of friendly fire on an F-18 Hornet. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about too. Like, I don't understand how that happens, especially in today's modern world, how that happens. Okay, yeah. I mean, I've heard really, really good things about over there. That's cool. Does he ever come home from the holidays or anything like that? Or they kind of made their own little family and thing over there? I mean, like I said, we got 38-year-old gunnery sergeants graduating boot camp, and then we've got friendly fire shooting down an F-18, 2 pilots over the Red Sea. Boys, that's hey Nipper, right. I mean, that's a how do you accidentally shoot down a $30 million aircraft, or more? I don't know. I'm roughly $30-50 million aircraft. I mean, boys, that's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, so he's moving back in March. I got it. Okay. It's going to move back local, or he don't know yet? But yeah, I mean, and that's what that trap course is about. Send the Marine Corps in and get them out. And that's what we're going to talk about too, got a little video and everything, some information. And I remember going through that course when I was in, and man, it's phenomenal. And I know that it's grown to this day with, the capabilities and everything the pilots are using and everything, but the concept is still the same. Simplify, brother. How we doing? Good to have you in here. 420. Good deal. So yeah, we're doing good, man. How are you? How are you doing tonight? Evening, I assume, or unless you're halfway around the world, it could be morning time. But yeah, the program is still the concept of, what it's doing, and the mission and the accomplishment of what it's trying to do is still the same. So yeah, but the capabilities, and which really makes me I don't understand how they did it in the first place, or why this would even happen, being shot down by one of our own. But, in this instance, trap was invoked, and and that's what it's there for. That's why you train, and that's why you work it, and that's why you fine tune it. Back to Ohio, where okay, I got you. So he's gonna move back home. I get it. That's good. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, we'll get that video pulled up. Let's see. Y'all stand by just a second. I'm getting it pulled up. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Checking in 48 hours ago. I was getting started as a cook at MCAS El Toro. Okay. All right. So you were in the Marine Corps 49 years ago. Wow. Okay. I had this video pulled up. And of course, now it doesn't. I think this is it. I think I got it. There we go. But yeah, so let's do this first. I want to show you all this. Whoop. So this is what I'm talking about. That the two U.S. Navy pilots shot down over the Red Sea in apparent friendly fire incident is what we're reading. Coming out of Dubai, two Navy pilots were shot down Sunday over the Red Sea, friendly fire. There's not a lot of chatter that I've tried to look up of what's going on or, why or how. We do know that it was against the Yemen's, the Houthi rebels and everything, but, it was a two-seater plane. I do know that. I kind of read over the article when it hit, when I saw it. So same plane, they were recovered alive after ejecting from the stricken aircraft. Minor injuries, shot down that Red Sea. I don't, And this is what here's kind of where I'm at now. This is where I was reading. The F-18 shot down had just flown off the deck of the USS Truman, and then I do believe the USS Gettysburg, as you can read down here, fired upon the F-18, a guided missile from a U.S. aircraft, shot down the aircraft that just took off from the USS Harry Truman. So I really don't understand that. And I'm trying to make that make sense in my head of how that actually happens. With all the technology, all the data, all the radar and the communication equipment and constant communication, was there lack of communication between two? And how do you not identify your own aircraft versus friendly aircraft? And, man, and then you go, not only do you shoot down one of your own, you also endanger the lives of the two pilots that are on the F-18, and Lord knows where they could have ended up. I don't know if they ended up in the Red Sea or, somewhere on land, but it's mind-boggling to why this happened or how this could even happen. Okay, there you go. I mean, the military description of the aircraft shot down was an F-18 Super Hornet, the Red Rippers, out of Oceana, Virginia. I mean, you can read the article yourself. I mean, it's just wasn't immediately clear how it could mistake it for an enemy aircraft. I just don't understand. I don't understand that. That's mind-boggling to me. And I just wanted to show y'all. The article, that was posted and everything. So that's where I got the TRAP course, the Tactical Recovery of Aircraft and Personnel, from, is because of this. It's needed, and why we still do some of the things that we do today. Yeah, I'm with you, Nipper. I don't understand that either. That's, I understand. I do not understand. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and say it. I don't understand, because there's a lot going on over there, but you have to have a way to identify and track your own aircraft. And to do that I'm sure someone is getting relieved of their command as we speak, but there's no excuse for it. No excuse. And like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm not saying anything, but there is no excuse. Just none whatsoever. Well, boys, I have not heard back from Thomas, so I'm going to go ahead and say that he is back in the field, boys. Back in the field, back at training. Maybe not. I don't know. So, and I don't know how close in relation the Truman was to the Gettysburg. Were they in the same strike group? Were they right there? I'm assuming they were both in the Red Sea providing support. So as far as distance wise goes or whatever, I'm not really sure how far apart they were. And I will probably never know all the details. That's the way it goes, right? You're not going to know all the. I mean, eventually, but right now we're not going to know all the details. And I'm sure someone's up to their neck in doo-doo 100%. As they rightfully should be. Rightfully so. Someone has to be held accountable, in my opinion, for mistakes like that. Unbelievable. And I don't know. I just don't get it. It does not make sense in my head. As detailed as we try to be, and, oriented as we try to be, accountability wise of aircraft, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I'm sure there's some more experts that are more familiar with the situation that can, there's no way you can justify it. But, you know, and I'm sure they're going at it at every angle, you know, and no details are released. So that's what I think. And, you know, the TRAP course, you know, tactical recovery of aircraft and personnel. So it's not just personnel, you have aircraft as well. So that encompasses the whole thing. That's aircraft and personnel. If there's any aircraft to be salvaged or recovered, intel, anything like that, that's what it's for. All right, Nipper. All right, brother. Sweet. We're going to take a look at that video, man. We'll be here. I appreciate you coming in and chatting it up with us for a second, bud. But, you know, I mean, as far as TRAP and the course and what it's designed for, it's personnel, equipment, aircraft, the whole thing. Because if your personnel is left behind enemy lines, of course, that's an asset, and that's you know, they can be exploited by the adversaries. And then the same thing for as far as technology and the aircraft and anything to go along with that aircraft gives them a broader range of what they can use against us. So, like I said, not just personnel, also aircraft and anything to do with it. I mean, the key is speed, coordination, and adaptability. I mean, so it's you got to figure out why, where, how, boom, 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 everything goes into place. And, you know, the quicker you get there, I mean, and it's not just in a hostile environment, you know. That's not the premise. It could be anywhere. And, you know, TRAP, you know, it originated in a lot of this, its mission and its lessons and everything learned were from Vietnam, where those pilots that were downed in Vietnam had sensitive information and aircraft and technology. So learned a lot there in that era of war or conflict. And so that's what drove this course and this mission to be formed up. And so, you know, it's where I come from, knowing, having taken this course and being a part of it, being with a MU, being with the MAGTF, going to support the special operations capable, the SOC, is you want to have, if you're taking a group and you're deploying them, you want to have that availability going into a combat environment if that happens, to go recover or do anything of that sort. So I get it. And also, if you're taking a squadron of aircraft or whatever it is on your MU or your deployment or your unit, you would think you're going to have a TRAP certified, you know, you're capable, that's trained, that's certified to go do that mission if anything comes up. And like I said, as we see it live happen, you know, today, early in the morning, however it is overseas, then it's real. And that's the importance of it. And then, and I know back then, of course, they got radios and beacons and locators, and we'll watch that video. But I mean, the technology has gotten better, but the concept is still the same. Concept is still the same. And it's not just going and getting the pie. It's safely going in, methodically recovering, of course, the personnel and the aircraft and anything else. But it could be under enemy fire. It could be under unusual circumstances. So you have to adapt and to overcome to all those circumstances that could arise in that environment, is what I'm trying to say. So there's a strategic way. Of course, you got to look after yourself and your unit that is going on the trap mission. And is it daytime? Is it nighttime? All these factors are going to be in play when that happens. So, and then you have to securely get your objective back, plus all the other personnel that went out and executed the mission. So it's a lot involved. There's a lot of planning strategically, and it's got to be made quickly. And so that's why you have to be SOC qualified, and that's why you have to be ready to go, that when it happens, you're planning and you're on the way. You're loading up. And I do remember nighttime, daytime, personnel, aircraft, helo, airplane, whatever it is. Then you got to locate them, right? And we'll go into that and we'll watch that in the video. And then I know I didn't mention in the video, of course, and the course, the trap course, and getting qualified to do it and everything. You're gonna have to. I mean, you got to think about it. What if there's a medical emergency? What if you have to evac? You have corpsmen on the site. They have to be trained as well. So you're all working cohesively together. So that's just another logistic that you have to throw in there, is a medvac. And so it's a lot. It's a lot. And, and going through and train, I mean, there's tons of scenarios that you can go through: urban environment, desert environment, jungle environment. There are different ways depending on a theater that you're going to be in. And then, like I said today, let's jump into the video. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. I can sit here and talk about it, but now I'll give you a video to watch. As well. Okay. I'm pulling it up for you guys here. Just 1 second. Okay. I'm going to move my camera over just a little bit in case there's anything to be seen. There we go. All right. So you can tell it doesn't depend You know, it could be mountainous, it could be desert, it could be jungle, and that's the theater that you're going into. So, and that's what you're going to train on, all different environments. And it takes a lot of different personnel to pull this off. Okay. I don't know, they'll use the off sprays, but they also they use this, the 53s Super Stallions to go in there and do all that. So this is training. They're training. They've already gone the course. They're actually putting this into practical application where, hey, they've got their mission. You're loading up and they're planning the mission. They're locating while you're loading up and you're getting on the tarmac and you're ready to go. And they're using all technology as well. I mean, like I said, you know, there's different means of, you know, location finding. They're using drones. They're using all types of surveillance to hone in on that aircraft or the personnel. And no matter their environment, of course, this is simulated. They're going to go in there and simulate a pilot going down. So then you have to use directional location equipment to locate the pilot. I mean, I'm telling you, it is, and sometimes you're not going to be able to get into where the pilot is. So you're hiking, you're humping, you're marching.
Munson, skid. Let's go set up that skid right now.
And you're using all these skills throughout the course practically. Hoisting the guy up, making his own Swiss seat. Now he's got to get the pilot down, you know, used his parachute, stuck in a tree. This is real world stuff. Air coordination. Then you've got, you know, all other coordination from the ground element to the air element. Then you got the corpsman. Then see, like I said here, I mean, you know, if he didn't make it successfully, then you got to provide medical. So basic, right? And you got to be light, fast, and quick. You're not going in with a heavy unit to go get a downed aircraft or a personnel. And then the personnel could be miles away than where the aircraft is. Got to provide security. I mean, there are a lot of elements that go into it. And then go in and do this at nighttime. Of course, they have, you know, the IR strobes and flashers and stuff, but using that location finding device. Then what do? Okay, you have to go all the way back to your LZ, secure the LZ, get the patient to the LZ, and get them extracted. So it's not like you're just going to be right there because the helo can't land. You had to march and hike in. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then after you get said personnel in, now you've got to hump back and hike back to where you were inserted to the extract. They're gone, you're still there. Plus you're providing security. So much fun though. It was really a good time. A lot of good training. And then what if you're off a little bit? But like I said, the use of drones and location define, you know, finding. There you see a Marine setting up a LZ. How are we going to get out of here? How are we going to get the patient out? So a lot of coordination going on.
Let's go, break down.
Then you go back and you do it again. Go back, do it again. Set up the situation differently. Go back, train, do it again. And then maybe, hey, maybe long distance, we got to use an off spray. Maybe there isn't a helo that you can't. So yeah, that's just one of those examples of using, trap, where you're locating the down personnel, you're extracting personnel, he's out, then you've got to get back to your LZ, to your extract point, and you got to safely get out as well. So it's a lot going on. I mean, then you've got your comms, you've got your GPS, you've got live drone feeds. And like I said, now it's a little bit different when you're using those things. So makes it a little bit easier. What if the pilot is unconscious? Okay, well, there you go. You got to deal with that. They're not going to be able to scream out, call for help or anything. I didn't get the medal, but my sergeant in Humvee got it for calling for medevac of Marines that flipped his Humvee. I rendered first aid to a Marine. What'd they put you up for? What's up, Raphael? How you doing, man? Good to see you here, bud. We're talking about TRAP, Tactical Recovery of Aircraft and Personnel. Super cool. Like I said, super cool course. You get to work with a lot of different individuals, a lot of different aircraft. It's, a huge class that you can go to, and, you're fast roping in, and then you're getting said personnel out, and then you're back on the LZ, all while providing security, location. Very cool. Nighttime operations was totally different. Was totally crazy. A whole different ball game when you can't see anything. And then what if your personnel is unconscious, unable to communicate? Then what? But it's got to be quick. It could be behind enemy lines. You just don't know. Could be in the mountains. Could be, like I said, mountains, jungle, desert, wherever. It doesn't matter. And Raphael, if you didn't kind of give you a backlog, we were talking about the friendly fire incident of the F-18 Super Hornet that was shot down over the Red Sea. Holy crap, dude. Training exercise, but Marine fell asleep while driving and got thrown from... Oh, man. That's wild, dude. That's crazy. Fell asleep. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that. We were talking about that. Two Navy pilots had to eject, and that's how I got on the TRAP course. Actually, the USS Gettysburg shot down a $30 to $50 million aircraft, F-18 Super Hornet, over the Red Sea just this morning, or yesterday. Well, last night for us, this morning overseas over the Red Sea, in support of the airstrikes in Yemen and against the Houthi rebels. And I was just saying, I don't understand how it happened. I don't get it. I don't understand. But that's why you're TRAP certified, and that task force is ready to go in instances like this. If you're deploying over there with any kind of helicopter or aircraft squadron, they're going to have someone trained and certified to go in and rescue not only the pilot, but the aircraft for intel purposes as well. Brother, I don't understand how, with technology and communication and radar and everything that we have today, I don't understand how one aircraft, F-18 fighter jet, can take off of one aircraft and then get shot down immediately by another U.S. aircraft, by a missile, a guided missile. Do not understand that. Someone has to be held accountable. Yeah, they're alive. They're alive. Wounded, but alive. Minor injuries, they said. But come on, man. That is not okay. It's not okay. And, they had to enact a trap. And so now I don't know if it was over sea or over land. There's not very many details coming out yet. Of course, for intel purposes and everything, they're not going to release all that. But I'm sure as it progresses, they will release some information. But unacceptable. And I hate it. But yeah. And it's a dual seat F-18, so they both were rejected. Can you get a Purple Heart for friendly fire? I don't know. I do not know. It's a good question. Yes. Yes, a service member can receive a Purple Heart for injuries caused by friendly fire, but specific conditions must be met. The injury or death must be a result from an action involving the enemy. A friendly fire occurs in combat operation against the enemy, and the injury is incidental to that combat. A service member is eligible for the award. So, two different ones. It's either by the enemy or your friendly fire in combat, engaging or in support of operations against the enemy. So, yes. Yeah. So it looks like you can. Which we were providing air support and drone targets, air targets, missiles, whatever they were doing in Yemen against the Houthi rebels. So I would assume, yes, this would qualify. And I hate that. I do hate that. I hate it. Yeah. Yep. And there's only two ways you can get it, and that's those right there. Only by the enemy, or you're directly involved with enemy operations, combat operations, and friendly fire within those operations. And I'm sure there's a lot of paperwork and everything too. But man, that's got to be a scary situation, right? I mean, especially. Your eyes and your own football. I got you, brother. I understand. I got you. A lot of crazy football going on. Like I said, this is I woke up this morning and I read the article and I was like, holy crap. And Raphael, I told, earlier, I've been through that course and I know how it is and I know what it entails, but to actually enact it and use it, here on friendly fire is crazy. Is crazy. So I had to kind of bring it up and kind of take a look at it and watch a video and discuss. And it's just a lot goes into it, but quick, fast, in a hurry, adapt and overcome, get them in, get them out safely, where intel and other things are salvaged. What was the other? Oh, I mean, yeah. Mike, how you doing, man? Good to see you in here, Mike. I knew you'd stop by, brother. How are we doing? You good? Good to see you, dude. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks, man. Good to see you. Glad you're doing well. Glad to see you in here. We're doing good, man. We are doing good. We're just here chit-chatting about that F-18 Super Hornet being shot down by friendly fire and some other things going on. Also, Raphael, did you see my latest video? Are you still here? I think it was a short. One of my short that I posted today. Did you see that? You're pretty up to speed on all my new videos and everything, but a 38-year-old gunnery sergeant, yes, when he graduated, he was pinned on gunnery sergeant in boot camp and Marine Corps boot camp. Yes, you heard it right. Dude, what do you think about that? Mike, in Michigan, freezing 8 degrees. No, sir, you can have it. Not me. And that's another thing. Like I said, there was a lot I was wanting to talk about and go on and read about. You know, the Marine Corps Talent Acquisition Program is how he got in there. 20 years he served in the Air Force, E5, E6, got out, retired. Through this program, they're recruiting certain individuals. He's 38 years old. And because of the way the Marine Corps works, you know, in the Marine Corps, you go through Marine Corps boot camp, you can just move over and go into the other branch of service. But he was in the Air Force, and to be a Marine, you have to go through Marine Corps boot camp or OCS or the equivalent, except for what? Comment down below and let me know. Except for the presidential band. You do not have to go through boot camp. There's an exception. You do not have to go through it. We'll talk about that. But he was 38 years old. 38 years old. And in the Air Force. Okay. You don't agree with it? All right. Hey, I'm with it. Light hate. No, they said they treated him as an equal. But all right, caveman. I get you. What do you think, or why? Let's do that. Why? Because old man age, but the dude had to have been a stellar. It's a program, and it's not like they just chose this guy. There was a process to it, and we'll read the article as well. But he must have brought something to the table that they needed and want, or to retain part of that retention that they're trying to go through. Raj, what's up, my brother? So they were doing it for a purpose. And I know about him. I've read about it, but the cyber side and everything going on. So he's kind of fit that bill and wanting to fill that position of trying. Maybe it's to retain and train others into what he's doing and what he did for the Air Force in the Marine Corps. That retention policy. I don't know why. I don't know the exact, who applied for it and who didn't. Why did he get in? But it really didn't say what his job was in the Air Force. It just said he left as an E5 staff sergeant in the Air Force. Tech sergeant, I think, is what they call him. But that's what he did. And he was the only selected person for this Marine Corps Tactical Acquisition Program, a talent acquisitional program that was not a prior Marine. So they're trying to get those Marines that were already in before and bring them back. But he was the only one through this program that wasn't a Marine. So he had to go through Marine Corps boot camp to be a part of this program. Does that make sense? That's the Army, not the Marine Corps. He should have served at least some time in his MOS to learn how the Marine system works. I totally agree with that. And I'm sure But this program that they're doing, he had to have had so much experience that he probably worked along with. Okay, and what I did, 2651, the intelligence side, you worked with Air Force, you worked with Army, you worked with Marines, you worked with the Navy. So he might have already worked in that. So he knew. Now, as far as the structure and how the Marine Corps works and all of the inner workings, no. And could you imagine how many E7s, E60 pissed off jumping them in rank? But that's a part of the Marine Corps talent acquisition program. So I don't know. And you're right, it's a whole different world. But he could have already had some experience with it. I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, he applied for it and other Marines applied for it, and they're bringing those Marines back to these specific job fields. But he was the only one that wasn't a Marine, so he had to go through boot camp. And I think he should, but I mean, if they're looking long term into training and retention, and he is that good and that smart in his field, and they really need it, and they're trying to get these senior enlisted in there, he's still a boot. Yeah, I mean, really, he pinned on Gunnery Sergeant when he graduated. Pinned on Gunny. Man. I see it, but why are we not retaining our own? Why are we having to go back and I'm not saying older guys, I'm 41, but why are we having to go back and grab from a pool of people who this talent acquisition program? Why can't we use Marines that are on our own? Why are we not retaining those Marines now? That's a problem. That's the problem. Why are we not retaining them now, giving them opportunity, and then having to go back and grab out of a bag? And like I said, they're probably stellar Marines and stellar servicemen, of course, that he had to do it. But that's a thing to look at as well, in my opinion. The recruiters going to retirement centers, dude, I have no idea. It's just wild. It's wild. Yeah, it's tough, man. I'll let y'all read it. You want to read it? Come on. Let's take a look at it. Pull y'all up over here. Dude. Okay. All right. Close this out. Bam. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, there we are. There we go. Recruit to Gunny. The first Marine graduates from talent acquisition program. Like I said, that talent acquisition program, he earned his spot to boot camp, but he wasn't a Marine. So this is December the 20th. This is he graduated Friday. Okay. Okay, Caveman. Exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly what I'm saying. He's not gonna get a lot of respect, but I don't think they're worried about that. They can't be worried about that. And if that's a tall tale sign of how the Marine Corps is, and they'll just let anybody in, and it's just, you just go. Are they just gonna brush it over, or are they not gonna even put him into the ranks? Is he just gonna get sent into this one job? I don't know. All right, let's scroll down. Left the Air Force in 2015 as an E5 staff sergeant. Graduated from Marine Corps boot camp, Parris Island. And Friday, he became a gunnery sergeant. 2-rank promotion that will propel him directly into the Corps' seasoned non-commissioned officer ranks. So, bam. the unconventional promotion, particularly for the Marine Corps, which offers required service members transfers to start from the beginning of the rank structure. Thanks for the Marine Corps talent, the MACTAP. Earlier this year, designed to attract high-demand cyberspace warfare and signals intelligence talent into the service with added incentive of seniority. Hey, that's what I did. They ain't calling me back. Or they haven't yet. But what I'm telling you is, in this field, he had to have been the top for the Air Force or whatever it is. No. Raphael, he passed along with Marine Corps guidelines on his PT. He passed everything. 50 applicants, prior service Marines who have gotten out, prospects, transfers from other services, civilians who've never served. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do it. And this guy is it. But like I said, he's boot camp as a gunny. He's a recruit, and then he's a gunny right at pinned on. I'm too pretty to get. Yeah, I don't know, man. Come on. I don't know what to give me that E7 pay. So had 50 people. Then it says from that group, 3 were selected to take an intensive application and interview to participate. Kelly, the only selectee who was not a prior Marine, was the first to enter the pipeline. So he's the first one checking into boot camp in September alongside all the other young recruits. Oh, went back to the wrong thing there, boys. I mean, if you look at here, he attended boot camp, mid-career dad, 20 years more experience, more than his fellow recruits. Most challenges, he said he thought would be in a squad bay with 17 to 18-year-olds. They looked to me as an older individual that had expertise to give, from teaching them how to share, going through Dear John letters, as a rewarding experience. They called him the boot camp dad. That was his nickname, the boot camp dad. Exactly. He gets out of boot camp and he outranks his senior drill instructor. Could you imagine? All right, right here. This gets me. For their part, he said, the drill instructors treated him no differently than any other recruit. Appointed to a guide for his platoon, was even on the receiving end of some IT when recruits in his unit fell short of expectations. So he got pitted. He got to the sand pit. He got smoked. Honestly, it said that ended up being kind of a blessing. The experience gave him a chance to mentor younger recruits and encourage them in their growth. There's the picture, boys. Right there. There he is. Kelly's drive returned to service after a decade in the Air Force and a civilian career as an entrepreneur, software developer, and contractor. Training troops stemmed from a desire to put skills he acquired for most effective use possible in preparing for future conflicts. So this guy, he had the experience, and he was almost 10 years out of the service of the Air Force. Got out in 2015, graduates boot camp, pins on gunny. That's crazy. Oh, I'm sure he was given God. Okay, so here, there we're getting more down into why. His cyber skills. That's what it is. The signals, the intelligence, everything. That gave him, that's what made him the best candidate for the slot that they were trying to fill. And then boot camp is a requirement for all the participants except for prior service Marines. Physical challenge, he said he actually found it easier in his late 30s. And y'all can read. I mean, it's just, you know. Marine, right here it says Kelly graduated boot camp December 20th. This was Friday. He's headed to Marine Corps Cyber Defense Command. So there you go. I mean, I don't think they're throwing him into the ranks of a grunt unit or BLT or, just anywhere. He's going to do a specific job, and they recruited him to do it. Hey, y'all can apply down there if you want. It's currently in a pilot program. It's set to expire in 2026, but still accepting applications. Talent management at usmc.mil. There we go, boys. What do y'all think about that? Read on that. Chew on that for a minute. Oh, grunt unit. Well, they're not going to call. I don't think they're going to call an 03 and just 0311, 0331, 03, whatever, XX, and say, hey, come back to this MECTAP program that we got. It would not work there. It would not work there. But where he's going and what he's doing, maybe it will work, and maybe they do understand it. But like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of transitioning. There's going to have to be a lot of understanding, and just he's going to get it, man. But you're an E7, you're a gunny. But like, I don't think he's a smart dude. So they're not going to waste him and not waste this program and what they're investing. So he's got a skill that they're looking for, and he's doing it. Yeah. I mean, that's just, and I get it, you know, but like I said, my only thing is with it is, why are we not retaining our own? Why are we not keeping those senior enlisted in those fields? Why are we having to go out in a bag and reach for them? That's a problem. So maybe that's what they're trying to address. It's like having a bad lieutenant. Yeah. But I have a feeling of what he's doing and where he's going, he's not gonna have to deal with all the crap that we had to deal with, right? Fighting up the ranks from private, PFC, Lance Corporal, Corporal, and Sergeant. He's past that. They're not using that. They're sticking him somewhere different. A new sector of the Marine Corps. I don't know. Maybe. That's wild. That's awesome, though. I mean, I get it. I got it. I mean, get the best of the best and put them in there. Maybe he can train some of these new Marines up and get them on board. And it's got, what, 2 more years left on, or year, almost just a year left on the program. 2 years. Yeah, I don't know how promotion is going to work. I mean, what do you do? He's an E7, and I mean, how do you I'm assuming you compete inside your field, but you don't have time and grade. I'm sure, I just don't know that they're going to use him as your traditional Marine. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to do it all, but I don't think he's in it for the promotion. I think he's in it for the job of what he's doing. And like I said, he was an entrepreneur, software engineer, already in an intelligence, smart dude, I'm sure. So thinker, that's my personal opinion on it. I would assume he would have it. It is poor upper leadership for them not retaining our own. Yeah. I understand that. So we're like, if that's what you're saying, Caveman, of, why are we not retaining our own and promoting within our own? Yeah. But hey, that might be from years of just slowly but surely losing that retention. And I would assume that he's going to enlist. I mean, what it sounds like to me is he is enlisting back just like you would a contract. So a 4-year contract up for, is he going to re-enlist, or what is he going to do? Or is this just a short period of time? I don't know. It does not go into all those details. But yeah, I mean, so yeah. And so now we're having to backtrack fast and then put this program in place to try to retain. And maybe it's only a select handful. I don't know. Maybe it works out. Maybe it doesn't. But something's got to change. Okay, yeah. Then we're on the same board. We're on the same page. Then we're there of like, hey, man, you know, and promote within your own. Yeah. And maybe that's years of bad planning and bad, retention policy. And now we have to revert to this effort because of bad past mistakes. I don't know. But you're right. It starts at the top all the way down the bottom. But hey, much respect to him for towing the line, right? I mean, 38 years old. He understood the task and said, I've got to go through Marine Corps boot camp. There's no other way to do this. And then I think by reading some other stuff too, an article, he feels passionate about it. He did it. If he legit did it in boot camp, I mean, what can you say? He earned his Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. He spent every training day. You know, it's so crazy to me. I mean, the Marine Corps has got a cutoff at 31 years old anyway. So, 7 years after that, it's a lot, man. And is he going to be able to keep up, which I'm sure he will be, his physical fitness and, just never heard of anything like that. It's new. We don't know anything about it. I'll dig down to it and find out. But like I said, every other branch of service has to go through our boot camp to become a Marine. But a Marine can go to any other branch of service and be an airman, be an Army soldier, be a Navy, petty officer, seaman, or whatever. Except for, like I was telling y'all, the Marine Presidential Band. They do not go to boot camp. They serve no other purpose except for the White House, except for the president, based on their musical experience. I do believe they are enlisted as E5 or E6 and above is where they start out. But they serve no combat role, no support role, nothing to the Marine Corps, only to the president and to the White House. That's it. I wonder what he shot at the range of Pizza Box. That's a good question. It didn't show that. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna do some digging on that one. It's great. Good question. Man, I did not know this was going on. I see all this now. It's been in... Wow. Okay. I don't know. We'll see when he's in a dress uniform, right? Somebody call him out on it. That's just wild to me, boys. That's wild. And like I said, it's... PDM, Merry Christmas, sir. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'm going to probably... go spend some time with family for Christmas, and I hope y'all do as well. But this would be kind of I want to come in here and talk with you guys and just share these little tidbits that I saw come out on the news and everything, and kind of get y'all's opinion on them, and do a video. And had a new video out today on some shorts and long form, some other videos that we talked about. So I do appreciate y'all support. PDM, thank you for all that you do, man. I do appreciate that. But yeah, the Marine Corps Presidential Band, that's another one that we don't even have time for, Yeah, they don't even go to there's a specialized role, and we're talking about the Presidential Marine Band, the president's own. I'm sure y'all know about that specialized role. Only for events, ceremonies, and functions, not combat related, direct enlistment. their exceptional musical abilities. That's what they're hired on or recruited by. No combat, no boot camp, no weapons qual, ceremonial and performance based only. Staff sergeant or above is how they are recruited. So you're starting out as a staff sergeant, but it's very unique and very very different. So that's the only one that do not go. And technically, yes, they're in the Marine Corps, but they're in the Marine Corps band and they're not competing with outside of that unit or anything like that. So no support, no combat role, no anything, no weapons qualification. They will never, ever, ever, ever do that. That's the only exception that you don't have to go through Marine Corps boot camp. Only exception. I agree. I never saw any band members under the rank of E5. Right. So they're directly recruited to now staff sergeant and above. And that's all they do. And they're it's almost like an artist, you know. I mean, it's almost just that's their sole purpose and their music ability. And hey, I get it, but you know, it's for the president and that's it. And they still have to uphold that, you know, the look and the professionalism and the excellence that is required by the Marine Corps. Hey, Twin Arrows, how we doing, buddy? Semper Fi, welcome in, dude. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, we've been going through a lot, man. Where are you from, brother? It's a good group in here, man. You got a lot of experience, a lot of history in this chat too. We're definitely glad to have you. You're welcome here, man. We're just going through we were talking about the tactical recovery of aircraft and personnel. We talked about a 38-year-old recruit graduating boot camp as a gunnery sergeant, and then we're talking about the Marine Presidential Band. Dude, we go through all kinds of stuff here. Where are you from? Oh, man. Yeah, I just like to jump in. Like I said, real quick here before Christmas and everything, and I might jump back in, but I want y'all to spend some time with family and really soak it up and enjoy that time of the year and eat good and take care of one of each other. And dude, hey, Merry Christmas to you too, man. Yeah, Happy New Year. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're close, man. We are close. Merry Christmas. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Glad you stopped by for a minute, man. Yeah, check out the videos and let me know. Like I said, you can comment on some and we'll talk about it. Try to go live. We got some other long form, short form videos, and dude, we're building a community, man. We're here. Hey, Raphael, I didn't tell you, Thomas, I think, has gone back to MCT or SOI. I hadn't heard from him, and he hadn't been in chat. So I don't know what exciting for him, right? Exciting for him. Hey, Twin, we talk about anything, man. You come in here, you let me know. We'll talk about it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Dude, it's a good group of people, man. We've got guys in here from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s to current day. All branches of service. Some are not even in the service. Some are just hanging out. Dude, we support each other and we chill and we we have a good time. We have a good time. We talk about things. We're respectful. We're welcome. Yeah. You like the red one? Somebody, who was that? Oh, what happened to it? Oh, it was back here. That was, were you in the Marine Corps? You said you like crayons, man. If you're a crayon eater, then you were welcome. When I was driving to SOI, my friend hit a deer. Whoo! Yeah, heck yeah, man. Yeah, come on back, dude. Check us out. We're, like I said, we're all about it. I don't know if you served or whatever, but you're welcome here, man. It's a lot of good knowledge here too. A lot of good knowledge, and whether you're either in or out or whatever you're doing, a lot of good stuff here, man. Golly, dang, Raphael. I always keep a box of snacks on hand, along with new energy drinks. And I haven't told y'all about that yet, but now you can see that I switched out my colors of energy drinks because Waze came out with 2 new flavors, a cherry limeade and a peach. And boys, let me tell you something. They are outstanding. I know I talk about it, but they're good. Very good. Good flavors. Very good flavors. Y'all know my code. Y'all know the links and everything would be down below, and y'all can check them out. I don't know if anybody hit a deer. I know a couple guys direct. Man, would he fall asleep? Love it here already. No, sir. I didn't have the honor to be a Marine. I'm just a modern minute man trying to protect my family in hard times coming from. I love the military channels, learn so much. Dude, you are welcome here. You are welcome here. We talk about last week. We talked about bug out bags, and we talked about we talk about anything, whether it's boot camp related, whether it's military related, whether it's life in general, whether it's college football, whether it's family, whether it's life lessons learned. We're welcome here, man. Oh yeah, heck yeah, dude, come on. You're welcome. I appreciate you stopping by and typing and interacting with us. But yeah, I know there's a few guys in chat that stopped by. Oh, okay. You stopped. So you worked for Lejeune. You worked in. That's where I was stationed. That's where some of us were. Was one of my duty stations was Lejeune. So okay, all right. Would y'all look who's here? Would y'all look who is here? My man. Hey, twin, we got a celebrity in the house. Just graduated Marine Corps boot camp about a month ago, less than a month ago. What's up, dude? Are you at home still? I sent you a comm check where everybody was asking about you. He worked on Lejeune. That's where you got your love for crayons. You'll find a lot of them. Deer and younger deer passing both lane cars. Golly. Thomas is in the... Oh, we were talking about... There he is. Hey, Thomas, dude, listen. This is going to blow your mind. We've gone over a lot already. But Friday... a 38-year-old recruit graduated Marine Corps boot camp, and he got pinned on gunnery sergeant. What do you think of that, Thomas? 38 years old, the Marine Corps Talent Acquisitional Program. 38 years old, graduated Marine boot camp, and pinned on gunny. Wow, prior service from the Air Force and everything. Dude. Wild. That's what we've been talking about here late. This is the last the last part. This is what we've kind of been concentrating on. Yeah. And they're recruiting for these special billets that they're trying to fulfill. They said that they treated him just like any other recruit. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh yeah. Thomas just graduated, man. A lot of us are old school guys, and we were in for a little bit longer, but our newest member here, Thomas, man, he just graduated. So that's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah. He's a good dude. Can't wait. All right. When do you go back? When do you officially go back? When do your orders say you report to MCT? Thank you, twin. I appreciate it, dude. Heck yeah. We got plenty of crayons on deck too. Dude, we were talking about everything, Thomas. We were talking about tactical recovery of aircrafted personnel. We were talking about boot camp. We were talking about the F-18 that got shot down by friendly fire. Yeah, you heard me, an F-18 Super Hornet, friendly fire, $30 million aircraft got shot down. Then that's what kind of rolled into the trap course and trap certification. If I was him, as soon as I completed the Crucible, I would tell my DS to give me the proper greeting of the day. Okay, so January 7th. All right. So we got a little bit of time to hang out before you report back and get into the good stuff, man. I'm excited for you. I know you're ready. Oh, heck yeah. Have you got any guys that sign up yet? Come on, man. You got to pin on that PFC before you get to MCT, right? It might take a little bit longer. I don't know if they're going to be Johnny on the spot on that one, but maybe. I don't know. Okay. Good. You get a red crayon? All right. I got you, man. I have to buy them. I have to restock a lot. Yo, boy, Thomas, he wants some purple ones. All right. Okay. All right. Good deal, boys. Man, I'm glad. Like I said, hey, I know you're. Hey, Thomas, I'll try to get back in here live too. Like I said, pay attention to the socials, pay attention to the post, everything. And then I'll let you know when we're live. But my dude, I hope you have a Merry Christmas and I hope you enjoy some time at home. And dude, I know you're gonna kill it at MCT, but we'll chat before you leave and everything too. Like I said, some of those older guys are still asking about you and everything too. So good deal, boys. Yeah. That's tough, man. You got to come across the Mississippi, man. That's where I'm at. We're close. If you're down in Louisiana, we're not too far from each other. I don't know what part of Louisiana you're from, but okay. You pick up PFC January 10th. Hey, right on the Lance Corporal, baby. Right on. Let's go. I'm happy for you, dude. I'm happy for you. You'll do good. You'll do good. I have to talk to you after you get it, MCT and A school and back in the fleet and everything. We'll have to catch up. What do you think about missile Russia talking about? Real or fake on distance of a missile? They probably can get it out there, man. I'm not going. I mean, heck, they were in the 60s with us to the race to the moon, right? So they're on their game. I think. I don't know. I'll send a pack because I'm sure Santa's going to bring my kids some fresh ones. Good deal, man. Yeah, I got to keep my boys out of them too. Whoo! I got a whole box, man. Got a whole box. Get them special Black Friday specials. All of them. TikTok, YouTube. Those are my main ones. You can just search USMC Gnome. My name is all across all of them. Yeah. Do some shorts, do some long form videos, do live streaming here and everything, which is good to catch up with these guys and talk. Oh, Thomas is going, he's a hard charter. He'll get it. He gave us some insight and some good knowledge here when he first got out, man. I was so excited for him and happy and everything too. So all right, boys. Oh yeah, I got this really nice assault pack from a friend. Do you know if I can bring it to MC or I have to wait? I would, you have to. You're going to be issued all your gear there. So you could carry some of your clothes. You probably have your sea bag and everything too, but you're not going to be able to use it. You're going to be issued gear. You're going to be issued gear. You're still here in good old North Carolina? All right. That's where, yep. Okay. All right. You're in the Appalachian then. But yeah, Thomas, no, you would not, you're not going to be able to, I mean, a good gift. And you can take it to the fleet and you can use it and pack, and you can use it like a backpack or something like that. But as far as using it actually in MCT, you're going to be issued your gear. You're going to use gear issued by the Marine Corps. So any excess gear, I'd probably wait. That's my opinion. I don't know if things have changed that much, but I don't think they have. They're still going to issue your gear that issued by the Marine Corps. If that makes any sense. Yeah, dude. Heck yeah, man. Twin, thank you. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah. You find me on there, man. Comments and everything. Old broken down gear. Yeah. Hey, Cave, man, as far as when we were in there, dude, they probably got some nice stuff. Or it's probably been hand me down nice stuff that, I'm sure y'all use the Alice packs and stuff like I did. But now they got that Molly gear and they got that high speed, low drag stuff that they're all using, which is probably still broken down in Army leftovers and Marine surplus and supply. But yeah, you'll still use their gear. You'll use their gear. And it won't be the best. It won't be the best. But aren't we used to that anyway? Right, Caveman? Raphael, all you guys, all you older school guys, y'all know. We get the hand-me-downs, man. Get the hand-me-downs. I wish I had some of that gear, man. Even the broke down stuff, that's probably better than what I got. Yeah, but should I be able to use it in the fleet? Because it's a lot better than the Marines. No, they're going to want you to use your own stuff that you issued. You can use it for personal use and things like that. But as far as using it when you're going out, you're going to be assigned all your gear when you go to the fleet. So no, you're going to have all the same gear that your buddies have. Now, you could use it in different circumstances, but not when they say, hey, packing up you're going to do a gear accountability, gear checks, gear, and they're going to want an accountability on all your gear. Yeah, there you go. Uniformity. That's a good one. Yeah. You're all going to look the same, have the same gear. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, in the 80s. So if you're in the 80s, it was left over from Vietnam, right? Right. H&S Company, baby. He ain't going to hook you up. I got a pair of brand new Bates Marine Corps issued combat boots from the thrift store, $40. Okay. All right. Dude, that's where I need to go find some. Mine are worn out. I still use some of my stuff today. Most of my stuff's in the attic put up because I keep it, and as far as keepsakes and stuff. But I was transitioning to that new gear once I was getting out. I still had some of the old gear and the new gear. Transitioned a little bit of both and everything. But as far as uniforms, I still have my old ones. I have my digitals. I have all that still. I still hunt in some of that stuff, man. Shot a lot of my stuff since is nice compared to what my brother's arms are. Yeah, I know it is. It stinks, man, especially the Marine Corps. We get used and abused. I still have an Alice pack. Oh yeah, I still have an Alice pack. I have a Molly pack and Molly gear, but I still have my old Alice pack and everything too. So, and sometimes that stuff you just cannot break. If you take care of it, do it right, buy it good and new, it's good stuff. They don't make it like it used to. It's all plastic and stuff now. Mine have too, dude. I still have mine. I had to put emptied out 550 cord for laces in my deserts when I was one deployment. Because my boot laces broke, didn't have any, used 550 cord, gutted it, and laced them up. And they still have that 550 cord on them to this day. Okay, what? Talking about gear accountability, my platoon had a recruit lose his rifle on the last day of the Crucible. What? Brother, where is said rifle? I see your comment, Twin. I'm still trying to process. Did he lose it like, what? What? Did he find it? What in the crap? Yeah, we do use some cool stuff. I mean, that's cool. It's nice. I've heard of an unsecured rifle in my platoon or in boot camp, but a lost rifle? How do you lose your weapon? I'll stick around for 2 minutes until I find this answer. And then I'm going to head off. I'm starving. I'm hungry. I remember 20 rounds got shut down to a rifle and bayonet was like, exactly. I'm surprised they didn't shut it down. Dude, 14? Holy smokestacks, man. Goodness gracious. That's wild. You got a big foot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Dang. Okay, he got back, and our DIs looked at him and asked him where his rifle was. He just said, "I don't know. I think I left it over at the last." Okay, so but he did find it, right? Like it wasn't lost for like a day. Bro, I bet you he got no sleep. I wouldn't either. I'm surprised he didn't kill him. Wow. Dude, that is wild. That's wild. Boys. I have an Alice gear. I'm in gear. So I have all kinds of good stuff. Oh, yeah. I'm same way. We talked about that last week. Go check out my video about the last live. We talked about bug out bags and to-go bags and different things like that. But yeah, I still have a lot of that stuff as well. That's awesome. I'm still surprised. Golly. So I'm sure he found it, right? Yeah. Right, Raphael? Okay, here's a question. What kind of boots would you recommend? Well, you're going to be issued boots. So, um, okay, you found it. But you're going to be issued boots and you're going to have to wear those boots. But as far as outside, they have the Merrell Assaults. Those are really good. And then I use the Ultima Tactical Assaults are a good. They make highs, mids, and lows. But as far as your boots and your uniform, they're going to issue you all your boot. Yeah, but as far as off duty or off out of the Marine Corps or whatever, Merrell makes a really good tactical boot. Very comfortable. The highs, mids, and lows. And then for a more tactical assault style would be the Ultima Tactical Assaults, and they've got different colors, different sizes. Like I said, the highs, mids, and the lows. I like the mids, but the highs are good. Lows you can wear, shorts and stuff too, and they look pretty cool. I would have been in this position. Oof. Ain't no way. But yeah, so as far as, your Marine Corps issue gear, you're going to have to wear what they, of course, what they give you. But as far as outside, like me day to day wearing and doing things that I do, Merrell makes a really solid boot. You like the Ultimas? Ultimas are really good. Real good, man. Amazing boot. No matter which one you get. You'll like them. Very breathable, very comfortable, very rugged. But yeah, as far as a tactical combat boot, the Merrell is starting to bump their game up. 6'9", 250. Good heavens, you're a big bro. Yoked, dude. I almost thought I was too big to be in the Marine Corps. Nah, man, you can get in there. We need some big dudes like you. Golly. That's wild, dude. You're like a foot taller than me. That's crazy. That's good stuff, though, man. Good stuff. Yeah, Thomas. So take those. Like I said, I'll shoot you an email and get you a link to what I got and some real good comment. Like I said, you won't be able to wear them while you're on duty, but outside. And then the Ultima Maritime Assaults, you can wear them with any type of clothing. And blue jeans, dress, they'll blend in. You'll love them. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. True to size, fit good, feel good. They make wides. They make the normal, whatever you need. That's my opinion on as far as boots go. Let me get the exact name of those Merrells real quick. Because I know a 6'9", 200-pound Russian in my team. They called him the Spy. They are okay. Here the Merrells that I was talking to you about. Oh crap. They are the Merrell Men's Moabs. Merrell Men's Moabs. The tactical boots. I know it's super hard to see with the light. Trying to zoom in, let it focus in. Come on. Go. Trying to get my face. Anyway. So the Merrell Moabs. Those right there. Really good for a tactical boot. Yeah. Merrell Moabs and the Ultima. That's how you spell it. Those are the tactical boots that you can wear everyday wear and everything. Combat, you won't be able to wear them, but check out the Merrells, the Merrell Moabs. They're good. Solomons are good. Solomons are real good. Yep, I agree. The Bates, yeah, they've just got so much more better stuff out there to me. They'll work. They're great, but I personally like the other ones. And whatever works for your feet. Take care of your feet, Thomas. Take care of your feet. But yeah, okay. All right, boys, I've got 2 minutes, and then I'm going to head on. It's been a pleasure talking and chatting and going over everything. Make sure to spread it, to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave me a comment, on my other videos and let me know. And I do hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too, before we get out of here. Yeah. Have a lot of support, ankle support, foot powder, baby. Gold Bond, foot and powder too, man. You can take care of your feet. That old Forrest Gump, Lieutenant Dan, take care of your feet. That is true. Take care of your feet. I got trench foot in Afghanistan once. You do not want to get that. You do not want to get that. Change your socks. Yes. Wash them, hang them, dry them, change them. I'm telling you. I got a picture, I think, on my phone. I want to show you what I had to wear once. Because why? I'm not saying I didn't take care of my feet, but I did a lot of hiking, a lot of marching, a lot of patrols. And my feet got jacked up. It only took once. I'm gonna show y'all. All right. Yeah, it hurt. And I'm gonna show you what I had to wear until my feet got better. Can y'all see that? I had to wear moccasins. I wore moccasins in Afghanistan. Yep, that's me. Because I had trench foot on my right foot. So take care of your feet until it got better. Horrible. Worst pain I've could ever explain to you in my life. So yeah, get right boots. You like that? Yeah, in Afghanistan, in the desert. Oh man, and it hurt. I mean, dude, it was tough. It was tough, but I had to, and when it was time to go, double socking it, trying to dry it out. Corpsman was wrapping my feet, moleskin, bandages, drying them out. Every time I got a chance to stop, I would take that one boot off and let that foot just air out, and then change my socks, and then back on, headed out, ready to go every night, sleeping with my foot out, trying to air it out. Pain, cream that you put on it and everything. It sucked. It sucked. But Raphael might know what I'm talking about. It was those old desert jungle boots. Do you know which ones I'm talking about, Raphael? That caused it. Not the black ones, but the old desert jungle boots. I have them still. The ones I was telling you about that I had to empty out and gut out 550 cord and use for shoelaces before they issued the suede desert boots and jungle boots and everything. These are the old school ones. Those are the ones that caused it. A lot of miles. Yeah, you still got it. Okay, that's what we're talking about. I still got mine, but that's what caused me to have it. I'm just telling you. And but different time, and It's a different situation. But yeah, wore moccasins every time I had to go, man. Oh, any downtime I was wearing the moccasins. We got a rocket attack one night, and literally I was in PT gear, Kevlar, flak jacket, and moccasins, and my weapon. Thanks, twin. I appreciate you hanging around, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. That's what I had right outside my tent, middle of the night. Put the moccasins on, you know, ready to go. I did end up switching to boots, but for the beginning, man, oh, it sucks. It sucked. It sucked. Good times. Good times. So yeah, Thomas, take care of your feet, bro. Take care of them. All right, boys. So I'm gonna go get some food. I enjoyed hanging. I'm not sure who I know. BDM and Nipper and them kind of went to go get something to eat. But yeah, Merry Christmas, Semper Fi. I do appreciate all your support. Good deal. Thomas, keep in touch. Desert Jungles. Yeah. Hold on. I won't go yet. Old school Desert Jungles. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'll show you, Thomas. Hold on. I'm going to show you these older ones that we're talking about. Raphael knows what I'm talking about. I've got them. Hold on. I ain't leaving yet. I'm going to show them real quick. I'm going to show you. Yeah, you were probably wearing a different boot than we were. It's not these. I got them. Give me a second. I'm going to find them. Dude, I cannot believe they don't have pictures of these anywhere. I might have to go just break them out of the closet. They almost look like this right here. See those? Raphael, that's about right? I mean, that's about as close as you're going to get right there. Those boots right there. They were really different than what you're using today. They were desert jungle boots. No padding, no anything, just horrible on your feet. Yeah, the two holes were metal. Yeah. Okay, that's them. Yeah. Okay, Raphael. I knew somebody in here by my error could vouch for that. But yeah, that's kind of what they were. They were 2 holes or metal wire mesh. Yeah. Now the Altimas are almost close to it, but they're so much better made. There's so much more quality of cushion and durability. These are just old, man. Just old. The soles were bad on them, man. They were just horrible. Y'all got to issue those. Yeah, but yours are a little different. Yours are a little different. I promise you, yours are a little bit different. I know which ones you're talking about, but these were worse than what you got. I'm telling you, they're worse than what you got. I mean, go to the PX and ask some guys that have got the deserts what they're wearing. And they finally had, I think it was Bates or something else. They were issuing us with the Marine Corps EGA on the side of the boot and everything. Yeah, ours didn't have the drain holes either. I know which ones you're talking about, Thomas, but yeah, those soles were just demolished. You okay? Send me a pic. Let me know, and I'll send you a picture of mine too. I got them in the closet, so they're up there somewhere, man. Just nasty. All right, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, boys. I'm hungry. So it was fun. I enjoyed it. Thank y'all again for sticking around. Thomas, good luck, brother. Raphael, thanks for hanging. Twin, thank you for joining up and being a part of the community. I'll see y'all sometime. Yep. Heard those two. Okay. Semper Fi. I'm out.